After ordering coffee at a restaurant following a long, exhausting workday, Anna suddenly received a message from her mother-in-law. After work, come straight to my place. You need to scrub all the floors before the guests arrive. If you don't, I'll throw you out like trash. Stunned by such audacity, she set her phone down and quietly smiled. Her mother-in-law had no idea that something important had already happened the day before. But let's start from the beginning. Waitress placed a cup of aromatic cappuccino in front of her, and Anna nodded gratefully. Her hands were still slightly shaking, not from fear of yet another demand from Galina Petrovna, but from barely contained laughter. She read the message again, savoring every word about being thrown in the trash, as always dramatic and cruel. For the past 3 years, her life had turned into a non-stop series of orders. Her mother-in-law was convinced that since Anna married her precious son Igor, she was now obligated to serve the entire family, clean the floors, cook for large gatherings, babysit relatives' kids, and drive her mother-in-law everywhere she needed to go. All of this while working full-time at a marketing agency as a project manager. You don't really work like my Igor, Galina Petrovna often said. You just deal with some paperwork. My son is the one bringing real money into the family. The fact that Anna earned almost as much as her husband was completely ignored, just like the fact that she covered most household expenses, while Igor spent his money on hobbies. Anna took a sip of coffee and leaned back in her chair. The restaurant was warm and cozy, soft music playing in the background. Outside, a light rain was falling, and for the first time that day, she could finally relax after a successful presentation. The client had been thrilled, and her boss promised a bonus. A good day, a very good day. And it would have stayed that way if not for that message. Her phone vibrated again. What's wrong with you? I'm waiting for an answer. The guests are coming at 7 p.m. My back hurts. I can't clean myself. Igor said you're free at 6, so you have enough time. Anna smirked. Of course, Igor always reported her schedule to his mother. She typed back that she couldn't come. The reply came instantly: accusations, insults, and threats to call Igor. In the past, this would have sent her into panic. She would drop everything and rush over to obey. But something had changed. It happened after her last visit to her mother-in-law, when she was forced to clean the entire apartment while Galina Petrovna and her friends sat around criticizing her, calling her lazy and useless. That was the moment Anna first looked at herself from the outside. A tired woman who wasn't respected. Something inside her snapped. She took off the gloves, turned around, and simply left. At home, Anna opened her laptop and started looking for a small apartment to rent just for herself. Then she made a detailed list of everything she had bought with her own money: furniture, appliances, dishes, everything. She had kept every receipt. After that, she logged into their joint bank account and transferred her share to her personal account. Then she wrote Igor a long message saying she could no longer live like this and wanted a divorce. He replied that she was overreacting and would calm down and change her mind. But she didn't. The next morning, Anna woke up feeling strangely light. For the first time in a long time, she didn't want to hide from the day. She worked with double energy. Her presentation went perfectly. The contract was signed. But in the evening, the messages started again. Her mother-in-law demanded she come immediately. Igor texted that his mom was having a breakdown, that Anna was making a scene over nothing, and that she needed to pull herself together. Anna just smirked. Same story for 3 years. But this time, she answered differently. She had filed for divorce, taken her money, and would no longer be anyone's maid. Then she blocked them both. The phone immediately exploded with calls, but she didn't answer. Instead, she texted her friend Kate, "I'm free tonight. We need to celebrate the start of a new life." An hour later, they met at a wine bar. Kate hugged her and said, "You did the right thing." For the first time in a long time, Anna felt supported. She told everything: the humiliation, the control, her husband's silence, the constant pressure. "And yesterday I just looked at myself and realized I don't want to live like this anymore." Kate raised her glass, "To your freedom." And for the first time in years, Anna truly felt free.